every business person in Lagos. My name is Kayode Oshokoya, and this is Business Clinic on 98.9 KissFm Lagos. And like we do Mondays to Fridays, 7:45, we come and talk about business. And on Monday is Money Monday. Tuesday, we have an expert that talks about cars. And a day like this, on the Wednesday, we talk about businesses we can start. And we usually bring in an expert in, and thank God he's in today. Vivian, good morning to you.
Good morning, business savvy people in the city of Lagos. It's another business day where you think about, you have to start planning the business you want to do or you want to do in the city of Lagos. We have our business expert in the studio. Good morning, Ayo.
Good morning, Lagos. How is everyone today? This is another day to make plenty of money, so I hope you are with me.
Yes, we're all with you. What are we discussing today?
Today we are discussing popcorn as a business, selling of popcorn as a business.
The sale of popcorn.
Yes.
Is that profitable?
It depends on your definition of profit, but you make at least about 80% profit on it.
All right. So what does it take to start the business of popcorn, sale of popcorn?
Sale of popcorn is very simple. The core item there is the popcorn making machine. Okay. Now, there are three variants. There is the imported one, of which the brand new one goes for between 60 and 65,000, at least on Jumia anyway. Then there is now the gas one, which is the manual one. Okay. That one goes for 22,000, while you can also get the fairly used of the imported one for 40,000. And then there is the locally made version of that same machine, which goes for somewhere between 8 and 15,000.
Okay.
But I will stick with the gas one, which is, it gives you average standard of output, and it goes for 22,000. Then next, you need your corn itself.
All right.
Now, there are variants of corn, but the one you need for your business is actually called popcorn.
There are variants of corn?
Yes, there are variants of corn.
As in for popcorn?
For corn,
for
first
popcorn.
of all, there is corn.
Okay.
Now, corn has different types depending on what you want to do with it.
Yes.
When you get to the market, you tell them you want to buy popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why that is popcorn is that the outside is strong, the middle is soft.
Okay.
So when it's heated, the middle pops. That's why it's called popcorn.
Okay.
While the others can be.
When you said there were variants of popcorn, I thought there were variants of variants of corn or variants of popcorn.
Variants of corn.
Okay, not popcorn. There's popcorn.
Yes.
There's nothing like two types of popcorn.
No, there's now the different types. There is the rice popcorn.
Oh.
There is the what's the other one? There is the shell popcorn.
Okay.
But one is long, giving you those big popcorn, and one is round, giving you the well-rounded popcorn.
Okay, so which one are you recommending?
Anyone goes. Popcorn is popcorn, really. You know, when you are eating it, have you ever looked at the shape?
I never really the difference.
So really, popcorn is popcorn.
Okay.
You understand? So it's just that if you now, more often than not, you like those big popcorns.
Mm-hmm.
So you rather buy the rice popcorn to sell as popcorn business because, a lot of people want those big ones. Good. Then now the popcorn itself, a bag goes for about 8,000 naira.
Okay.
And but you can start with like 2 paint buckets because that produces, and 2 paint buckets goes for about 1,000 naira.
Okay.
And that produces about 200 popcorns.
Yes,
instead of buying one big bag.
Do you have issues with the corn? Like if you buy a bag and you don't use up the bag soon enough, do you have issues with the corn getting spoiled or something?
No, a bag of popcorn can stay for like 3 months as long as the place is dry and not humid.
Okay.
So that's not an issue. But also, I'm looking at storage space. So that's why if you can do 2 paint buckets, then please go ahead.
All right. In case you're interested in starting up the business of popcorn, the numbers to call are 08098998898.
Now, before you go too far, Mr. Ayo, I know that people like us go and watch movies like Auntie Bebo does, and she was going about she loves popcorn and all the rest, and she get a free movie ticket without giving me. Auntie Bebo, I know you're hearing this. I'm going to collect free tickets and collecting popcorn from Ayo.
Okay.
Now, some people we have issue with sugar and all the rest.
Oh, okay.
How does this one play in this market?
We have the salt popcorn, we have the butter popcorn.
Then the one that went old on side, I was in University of OAU, University, and there's a person by the SUB. building, Student Union building. He has all sorts of colors, pink, orange.
That's bringing in variance using food color.
Okay,
It
so
can be any color. You just put.
that's the first time I'm there about seeing it, and I had to go and buy because the colors were attractive.
Different.
It's about creativity. You
Okay.
can do so many things with your popcorn.
Okay.
Okay, so what are the type of popcorn we can make, and what are the creative things you can do on this popcorn to make us different?
Okay.
Different.
Number one, let's start from the basic, which you can have it salted, sugar, or butter,
Okay.
depending on which one. And it's if it's butter, you start your popcorn and finish it with butter. If it's salted, the same thing. If it's sugar, the same thing. That's one. Then two, you can have your popcorn creamy by using milk in the first place before you now add butter or salt. You
Okay.
understand? Then colors now come in where you can now put different types of food coloring. Then packaging. Your packaging matters, where if you want to start producing not just for parties or events but also to sell, you now have to bring in packaged nylon bag, which you might now need to register a business name. But at the end of the day, your business shouldn't cost you, the whole setup shouldn't cost you more than 40,000 naira.
That if you're using the gas type.
Yeah, using the gas type.
So
It shouldn't
40,000
cost
you
you
can
more than
start.
40,000,
So if
yes.
someone is disturbing that he needs to, like, if someone's looking for a job and
Yes.
you know what to do, I can comfortably bring out 40,000 naira and buy those equipment for him and set him free and set my life free as well.
As simple as that. You teach him to fish instead of him fishing everything
So
from you.
if I provide 40,000 naira worth of equipment and feed and things like that, I don't expect him to come back to meet me again.
40,000 naira is not just for equipment, it also covers working capital. That's buying the corn, buying the butter, buying the sugar, the salt, and every other thing, and the nylon.
Okay, I would have loved to do my math so I can know exactly how much gain a person will make in a day. But the most important thing right now should be the market. How does a person who wants to sell popcorn, get a market?
There are two ways. Number one, you can look for a busy place like near a cinema or the cinema itself, in a school, by a market, or there's a party going on. Those are the places where people eat popcorn a lot. Then, of course, a busy office location, people also would always be interested in eating popcorn. But on the average, there is no way, so far, if you get the right location, that you cannot sell at least 200 to 500 popcorn in a day. And each popcorn costs you between 30 to 40 naira to produce.
Okay.
If you are doing direct retail, selling your popcorn yourself, you can sell it at 100 naira, which gives you like 60 naira profit per popcorn. Or you sell through retailers, that's shops, supermarkets. You now sell it to them at between 60 and 70 naira, which they now resell at 30 naira, still giving you a 30 naira profit on your 40 naira popcorn.
All right. But I'm looking at the fact that popcorn is not gari, as people
Yes.
will say that everybody purchases gari. Popcorn is not something everybody purchases.
Yes.
So what is the guarantee that you're going to make gain for a month that should sustain you as a person?
Popcorn is a entertainment food, a snack.
Exactly.
So, and every time the average Nigerian, the average Lagosian is very busy. So they always want something like in this studio now. I don't see why we don't have popcorn here that will be crunching while talking. You understand?
So we have equipment here. you don't want the popcorn get into equipment. It's not allowed in the
But
studio.
outside the studio, when we're in the office,
Okay,
there's
you can
popcorn.
do that,
You,
yes.
you get so popcorn is always needed somewhere. Children love popcorn while
Okay.
watching TV, while watching the cinema. When you are driving in the traffic, you won't mind popcorn to keep your mouth busy while you are waiting for your vehicle to move. So
Okay.
popcorn is always necessary and always needed.
Okay. So what happens in the event where you're not able to sell all the popcorn you have?
Usually you
last
are
till
not
the next day?
no, it goes soft.
It goes soft.
But if it's well
So that's
bagged,
a waste.
it depends. If you sell it to immediate, as there is an event, you are just selling and giving people, it will go soft and it's bad. But if you are bagging it, it can stay up to a month without going soft, as long as it's well sealed, which is where the sealing machine comes in, and it's part of
Okay.
the 40,000, a manual sealing machine. So once you seal it properly, your popcorn can stay for a month or two and you can
Those
still
sealed
sell.
ones, those ones that
Those
the
well
machine-
sealed
Yes.
in nylons
In water-
that they sell
yes.
in supermarket stands and all that.
they can last for a month.
Yes.
I didn't know that. So that's as opposed to the ones that you see at cinemas. Those ones
Yes.
by the next day it would have totally.
Yes, because and that's why those ones are fresh, which is what people prefer usually.
Okay.
But the challenge with it is that if you don't sell all you have, then it's gone. And usually you don't do it plenty and keep it. It's made to order. That's why you have the machine. As you are ordering, is 2 minutes, your popcorn is ready.
Now, this popcorn stuff, is it something a graduate can do? Because sometimes I just see people working popcorn and I'm asking myself, well, I went to school, I have all this degree, I'm looking for a job, but why should I be doing popcorn?
Popcorn does
My
not
mates
see
are in the
certificate.
offices.
Popcorn does not know race, does not know color, does not know religion. Popcorn is what enters your mouth, that's all. So if you know you need to make money or you need to do a business, please, if you like, be a professor. Come and sell popcorn. It's as simple as that.
I think that brings us to the packaging.
Yes.
I want to know the cost, what it takes to package it, and who you go to package your popcorn for you. Do you have to brand it, put all that? I'm
Yeah,
particular
like I
about
said, it's packaging is about your creativity. So, but if you want to go to the premium side, then you register a business name so that you have a name to put on your packaging.
Okay.
And the nylon and everything. The sealing machine is 7,000. Packaging is 1.5 for every 100.
The sealing machine is 7,000.
Yes, the manual
Would
sealing
you need?
machine.
Would that be necessary for you to get someone who wants to start a popcorn business?
Yes, it's part of the 40,000 I
Oh, it
mentioned.
is?
Yes, it
Okay.
is. Your manual sealing machine. Then the nylon, like I said, is 1.5 for 100 pieces.
Oh.
So which comes with the branding. So it's not about how you brand it and your creativity, and it's there.
All right.
And some people now sell popcorn even with candy. You put candy inside.
Okay.
And so it's just creativity. What comes with it? How is it sold? Where do you sell it? And really, it's a very good and lucrative business.
All
It's
right.
something you can even do by the side if you don't want to do it fully, or you can even employ somebody to be doing it for you. Like Kayode brings out 40,000, hire somebody, and they are giving him money every
If you employ
every month.
someone, I'm still looking at the profitability of
The
that
average
business.
popcorn,
If you're paying someone
if you
to still sell
run
for you,
popcorn as a business to the point where you now put it at supermarket stands and all those places, you are expected to make a minimum monthly income of 150,000. So if you employ the average, let me use this question, the average graduate, because entry level salary is somewhere around 50,000 now,
yeah.
and pays the person 50,000 naira, you have 100,000 coming into your account every month for not doing anything, except you just invested. You only invested 40,000 naira. It's as simple as that.
Quite interesting. I didn't know we could make this much gain from selling
Well,
popcorn.
I always come here quite almost every week or every week thereabout, and it's giving us different business ideas. Out of all this, which one is the simplest to start? Like we don't want to stress ourselves. Which one is the simplest? Is doing popcorn the easiest and the simplest to start?
The truth is, there's nothing like the simplest. It is more about the one that suits your personality.
Okay.
Some people now, like you said, will call themselves graduate and don't see why they should be selling popcorn. But the same person won't mind selling bed sheets or selling shirts. Then somebody else that loves to cook would rather sell ofada than to even sell popcorn.
Okay.
And then the same person might do the two because it's the same 40,000.
Okay.
You get, so you either eat ofada rice or you eat popcorn. So it's not about the easiest. It's about the one that suits your personality.
Okay. All right.
Wow, we've been schooled one more time today by an expert. He's giving us ideas of what we can do for those of us looking for a job. If you lost your job, or if you're in between job, or you're just there at home looking for what to do to have additional income, popcorn is there with 40,000 naira. As we are told by the expert, you can start. If you are diligent and able, probably you can even make minimum of 150,000 naira. That means you realize your capital back, as well as you are now making good profit. Previous time he told us how to do a further rice. Other time he told us about how to do package shirts. And I see wearing shirts into the studio. I know one day he's going to go out naked. And so really we shouldn't despair in terms of what we need to do or what we need to get by. There are things we can do for less than 40,000, 50,000 naira that we can start. Though the beginning may look small, however, it is what you've done with it, and people are able to identify you with that. That itself will sell, because the longer you're in the business, the more people identify you with, and they will patronize you. And like Vivian is always particular about branding. Branding. How do you appear? How do people perceive the business? Branding. I know she's a branding expert. I'm not allowed her to talk about that because I do know that she will tell me, Kayode, you're not well branded as well. But beyond all that, we should all know that there's nothing out there that is not common to man. So don't get discouraged. Even if, like I asked someone last week, I said, I'll just been paid. Person said, yes, I was paid yesterday and today I'm broke. Meaning that the obligations are much more than what is coming in. It means we can do a lot of side business that would help us to make our pockets go fat. I want to thank you once again for coming to the studio to educate us. Vivian, what do you have to say?
All right, so it was quite insightful again today on Business Clinic. Business Clinic is your number one business radio show where we follow the money and we talk the business. You want to join us again tomorrow, 7:45 a.m. to 8 a.m. We'll be talking human resource. All right, so have a blessed day. My name is Vivian.
Thank you. My name is Ayo. Hope to see you next week again on Wednesday. Bye.
And my name is Kayode.